I don't know how these trucks even get through here at all. God, water running down off the floor. Geez, this is pretty slippery. Just onto the clutch again. Oh man, look at this. I'll follow the do it of paddling. Unreal. Put the truck through there. Come on, look at that. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but bad enough. Well,
hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. I have with me a device that got sent to me in the mail recently for a review. It's a motorcycle CarPlay unit. I think that's the proper description for it. And it's a Carpuride 502BS. Now, I wasn't very familiar with this brand before. I got it sent to me and they asked me to take it out and review it and let you guys know what I think. And yeah, so review it I did. I took this bike, the BMW S1000XR, up into some of the roughest and gnarliest roads in Laos for a 2-week trip. And I can tell you it performed remarkably. Anyway, let's have a little bit more of a deeper look into the unit and its features, and I'll show you some footage from our trip as well. All right, first thing you need to do is turn on your Bluetooth and turn on the ignition. Again, would be helpful. I've already paired this phone with this device, so pretty soon it'll pick up that it's connecting to Android Auto. Okay, and there we have it. This is our basic map screen. Now you can use the plus and minus buttons here to zoom in and out. Can't really do it with your fingers. Well, you can't at all actually, not really. You can move it around with one finger, which is handy if you want to sort of look ahead or whatever. But you can't do the pinch thing. You have to use the plus or the minus button. Well, let's put a route in and we'll go from there. We'll just go down to maps here. We'll go, say, Pitch Look. I'm in Thailand too, by the way, guys. And there we go. We've got the route and press start. Now, I'll just show you a little tip from this one in a second. All right, so immediately we've got the route up. We'll just go all the way out so you can sort of see it. And there you go, we've got the whole route and the usual Google Maps alternatives and bugs and everything else that goes with it. I found generally it's really easy to see on the move, much better than say having your phone on a holder. You're looking straight ahead where your eyes need to be, most of the time of course, and not having your phone off to the side there. One thing I will say is that when you're setting it up on your phone, make sure you use the car icon and not the motorcycle icon. Because if you don't, it will not work. It is designed to interface with the car option, not the motorcycle option. Okay, navigating to other parts of it are pretty much just a one-touch operation. I've got ABC News here, which I can play and listen to. I can connect my Bluetooth headset to that quite easily. Yeah, I've also got other things on there that may be of interest. I generally don't listen to a lot of stuff on the motorcycle while I'm riding. I tend to concentrate on what I'm doing rather than listening to Sky News Australia, for example. Pretty much just mirrors what's on your phone too in a way. You've got your games there and you're going to be playing games on there. You can actually play videos on here too if you want to. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can load them onto a memory card, same with your songs. I suppose if you're going to take the unit off and you want to watch something of an evening and it's a little bit bigger than your phone, but you go for it. But yeah, there we go. We've got there's your phone there, contacts, that sort of thing. All right, you get a pretty comprehensive and it's an easy, just a one-touch thing to get back to your maps and so forth. Now we've got a pretty comprehensive manual here. I've had a good read through it, and it goes through every setting that you could need to know, explains all the different features of it. And of course, one of the main features of the Carpuride CarPlay navigation unit is its integration with the BMW Wonderwheel, which is this little device here. And if you've got a BMW, you already know that, so I don't have to tell you. To use this with a Carpuride device, there's pretty much only about 6 major functions. Right click, left click, up, down, and these 2 buttons here and the middle press on your indicator button. Just a short press on the right and you can control the brightness of your screen there. I've just turned it up one time to bring up the, we'll do that again, I'll just show you quickly. It brings up your media and your voice. You can control that up and down. Okay, now I'll go back out of that and we'll toggle over to information and right press, select that. Okay, that brings up our information screen on our bike. So that's a pretty easy one to remember. And it doesn't stay there very long, as you can see. Now, this is our home screen. And for a long press to the right with our wonder wheel will take us to back into our maps. And of course, we can just give that a 1 touch and, well, 2 touches in this case, and we've got the full screen. Now, to exit that, we can left hold on our wonder wheel and we are back to the main screen. As you can see, we've got 2 little icons here lit up. Now, they only stay selectable for about 3 or 4 seconds, I think. Now, to bring those back so you can get into your main apps area, just a short press on your middle indicator button and then accept that, short right press on the wonder wheel, and then you can use the up and down wheel to, the main thing with this is just to experiment with it until it becomes sort of second nature. You don't want to be looking at that while you're riding. Of course, you want to know exactly what everything does before you get out on the road, for safety reasons, obviously. So we'll just get out of there now and we'll go back to our main screen. So that was just a long left press again. Now, some pretty cool little features on this one. Some are a little bit gimmicky, but most of them are pretty good. You've got 2 little icons here, 1, 2, and they indicate your brakes. So I've just pulled the brake lever in there and it lights up on the dash, so does your rear brake. Of course, you've got your temperature display on there, which is much better than the one that's actually on the BMW main screen because it doesn't have a gauge that looks hot and cold. You've only got an actual temperature. So this is a much better indicator. This is one I like. I won't start the engine up because you won't hear me, but that's your throttle position. The more you open the throttle, the more that lights up, which is a pretty cool little feature. And of course, you've got your tachometer over there. I do think the BMW one's a bit better than that one, but there you go. And you've got your trip meter and odometer here. Now, to reset your trip meter, it's just a matter of touching that and holding it for about probably 5 seconds, I think, from memory. And that will clear it for you. Now, this little feature here, I'll just get right in on that one. I love this one. This is a bank angle indicator. So what that basically does is it tells you how far you're leaning the motorcycle. Now, as you get more and more used to sporty riding, you'll probably be able to realise that you can get a fair way over on these bikes and they'll still keep grip in good conditions. And that could probably give you a bit of an indication of, have you gone too far or far enough? Or is it a bit of a gimmick? I don't know, but I quite like it. I think it's one of the coolest little features of this whole setup. It's clear, it's easy to read. There's 2 settings for the backlight on the screen. You've got the black there, which I used all the time on our recent Laos trip. And you can also have white. I find the white is sort of, yeah, some of the indications get a little bit lost in the background there, but this one is fine. Night or day, it was easy to read. So there you go. You can make up your own mind for that one. You've got tyre pressure indicators here, which is another really good feature, but you'll actually need a device to connect to that, which I haven't got. And what else we got here? You've got your Bluetooth indicator up there on the top, and just one touch and you're into that. Obviously it's connected to my phone, which is a Vivo X200 Pro. The manual is really comprehensive and it gives you a really good guide to all the functions of the Carpuride. I'm just going to go back into the apps. I've just got a long press on there and I'll select in here. Now we'll go across to mountings. There we go, and I'll right press on the wonder wheel to select that. So there you've actually got a navigation compass there. I think that's a height of sea level indicator there. Well, we're in Isan here in Thailand and it's only 0.12 miles. Oh, you can change the configuration from kilometres to miles, of course. And that's pretty easily done and explained well again in the manual. But yeah, and this thing is dead accurate because I have tested the direction here and that is exactly east-west the way this is pointing. You've got your equalizer there so you can fiddle around with that. Yeah, so lots of cool functions on it. Get out of that one, we'll go back to there. And of course you've still got your bank angle indicator there too if you just want to concentrate on that while you're riding. You can do it. So there you have it, guys. Lots of features there. Music connectivity, of course, your SD card there if you've got one in it. That will go into this side here, but you do need a small screwdriver to take that out and replace it if you need to. Phone connection, of course. It works with both iPlay and Android Auto, as most of these sort of things do. Settings here, you can go into and just scroll through all those. Get your language there. Got it on English, obviously. They've got a huge range of languages there. Caters for everybody. Most of the people watching that won't care because they'll probably be English anyway. But there we have it. The Carpuride B502 CarPlay navigation system. It's a very good thing. And of course there will be a link to be able to purchase this with a 30% off discount in the video description below. All right, guys, I'll just throw in a bit of video footage from our recent Laos trip so you can get a bit of an idea of what the Carpuride went through. It was extremely dusty. The roads in Laos are absolutely shocking. There was all sorts of bumps and jumps and you name it, we went through it. At no time did I ever have an issue with the reliability of the Carpuride. So before I started this review, I didn't think I had the need for a navigation device. I just used my phone. Now that I've used it over a period of a couple of weeks in all sorts of conditions as described earlier, I wouldn't be without one. It's been fantastic and it's been a wonderful addition to touring on the motorcycle.
Well, that was fantastic footage for YouTube. Wow, that's just nuts. And what I didn't mention before, another thing, put decent tyres on. Somebody said to me before I came here, I thought I knew it anyway, but I've had enough experience on bikes and know. Put decent tyres on. And yeah, I had to be so careful with the clutch then and the power. It was slipping sideways. This thing slips sideways and it's going to take 3 people to pull it back. So, no guys there, of course, probably wanted to help. And thank you for guiding me through. Oh, look at that! Oh, man. Well, we wanted an adventure. Yeah, we've got it. Bloody hell. 3.3 k's away from that scenic viewpoint, because it's only 12 kilometres back from where I started before. Yeah.
Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, buy a Carpuride, be no extra cost for you, and you'll get 30% off, and there'll be more of this riveting content coming shortly. Thanks, guys. Mike from Moto Turo.